Good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, and how are we today? Good morning. This is Spirit Journey. Today is January 2, 2026, and the time is now 7:53 in the morning. Wow, boy, what a day. My day's just starting, but wow. Yeah, my mind is being blown. What is reality, boy, people? What is reality? Yeah, I'm just looking out the window, and I was gonna just show be inside my room, and video through my window. But I said, let me go on the patio. I mean the balcony, and do it this way. Yeah, wow. I am. I think this is going to be a very, very interesting year, and it's only January 2026, early morning. Yeah, I woke up early this morning and was watching some videos. Actually, today is Lilac's second anniversary of her passing. Actually, yeah, she got sick, and yeah, I was still in the air. I was flying back. Yeah, so may she rest in peace, my little fur baby. Yeah, she's she's down there below. Okay, yeah, my little peanut. Love my little girl. Yeah. And wow, my mind is like racing. What do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about reality. And I think the reason why I'm doing that, I think, like, because it's the beginning of the year, I'm sorry, they do construction. Sorry. Ah, sorry. They're doing construction. You think I should go inside? I don't think that's going to work well. Let me go inside. I don't think you can hear me well. Yeah. Yeah, let me move away. I'm sorry, guys. Let me close the window. Wow. Just moving to the side. Sorry about that. Yeah, you know me with the window, looking at the window. Yeah, there's too much noise out there, and it'd be interrupting everything. So yeah, I hope this is a little better. But yeah, I woke up early this morning, and I was gonna just go back outside, go outside and do my early morning walk. And I just wanted to just chill out in bed. So I did turn on a video, and wow. um, I think 2026 is going to be about revelations about what is truth. And it's like, you know, it's like people are being scammed. People are being, oh, let me take a seat here. I mean, people are doing things, and it's like, it's not necessary, people. It's not necessary. Let me tell you, you guys know I like watching videos on YouTube, and I guess part of it is escapism, especially this past year, 2025, and my little fur baby passed away about 2.5 weeks ago. But this whole, his health was declining. quickly in 2025. So I started binge watching a lot of videos just to be distracted. Um, yeah, I was watching this new YouTuber. Let me get up. And she follows different topics. And what she was showing today, I'm not gonna give the name of the person, but she showed something about influencers who like what you call fat influencers, people who are overweight and capitalize on being overweight, and also influencers who pretend to be millionaires and on Instagram, but that it's just a persona, and they might have props, whatever, but it's not real, or they rent out something and make people think it's theirs. And I found it disturbing. I said, "Wow, the amount of time and effort and money, and some of these people, especially the ones that want to pretend to be influential, I mean, rich, some of them are in bankruptcy, and some of them got unalived because they had debt from organized crime. And it's like, why? Why? Oh, the drilling stopped. Let me go back outside. Let me go back outside. I hope it stays off. See the sun up there. I might as well just stand up. Yeah, so let me tell you. So it got me thinking. I said, wow, people are doing this on social media. Yeah, I deleted my accounts on social media because I found myself getting more and more addicted to content, watching other people's content. And I guess also the edginess with my dog that was getting sick and had passed away. I was getting so distracted. So, and I was getting angry inside. So I did delete all my remaining social media, but I have my YouTube channels. So, watching the video today about the influencers, the want to be rich, the influences who, the weight loss, I mean, the weight gain people. So, when she was talking about some of the influences who, are really on there to capitalize on their being overweight, immediately my thoughts went to this YouTuber I used to watch a couple of years back. And I stopped watching him because I thought he was getting out of control. And I said to myself, why go through all this? It might have been maybe, let's see, it could have been in 2021. I might have seen this, seen the videos. It could have been there, 2021. And and then at one point, I think before I left to come to Africa, I said, this isn't healthy. And I'm watching, excuse me, I'm watching his content. And I think the last one I saw was he was with his boyfriend and they were arguing. And they were both overweight. And they're doing a mukbang. And I said, I gotta stop watching this. So I stopped watching. I put it like YouTube allows you to, you know, I don't unsubscribe. I just don't have them recommend the channel to me anymore. So so today I was curious about that person because the YouTuber was saying that some of these um, heavyweight people uh, are passing away. So I was in curiosity. I said, oh my God, I hope he's not one of them, you know? So I went on the channel. And you know what, people? You know what? Well, thank God he's still alive. I'm happy about that. Because he was a young fellow. But it turns out that the guy was trying to fool people. He was doing an experiment. Okay, he was a small frame guy, and he, what he shared in a video. I watched maybe 3 of his videos. Now, oh yeah, I remember. Okay, when I went on the person's channel, you see a skinny dude, and I was like, what? And then I watched another video. I think I stopped it, and I said, make sure. And then he was in the car with some people. I said, oh my God, that looks like that same person. And he's going to do a mukbang with 2 other people in the car. And the guy is skinny. He looks very young. And then I put on a third video to just check. I mean, when did this happen? Well, he disclosed his weight loss October 2024. And and then I was just watching his reveal, like he had on this reveal, this costume on, and he took off the head of the costume to reveal his identity. And you see that, that he's a small frame person. And he discloses, okay, he had plastic surgery, like when you do a weight loss and all the skin, extra skin. So he had on like this bodysuit to hold in his skin and everything. But I like I mean, I just remember everything about this person, and it. I think why it's shaking me the way it is because you have a world, and what is really real. That's what I'm getting at. You have people with personas or doing things that they shouldn't be doing. And it's that element. Whether a guy wants to eat himself silly, that's his business or her business. But like when I respond to that, what people are doing for money, what is it all about? It's about getting money, doing things that's outlandish, being rude to people on purpose because it creates drama. And I feel like we're living in a society that we're caught up in the drama. And it's that's what I'm wanting to address. Drama. People are creating drama for consumption. So it turned out that this person had for 10 years, about 10 years, 8 to 10 years, had been on purpose gaining weight. Now I saw like, he was like chubby when I saw his video. Then I said, I wonder what he looked like, what is his earliest content? And I watched it. And the guy was about health, actually. So I said, how did this small guy who talked about health and wellness, and then turning into what he turned himself into? It was shocking back then. That was some years back. And I just said, I can't consume this anymore. This is this getting, you sick mentally watching this, watching someone destroy their body. But he explained, he said, well, he explained that he actually is a trained actor. He wanted to get into theater, and he says that he is bisexual, but during the whole overweight thing, he played up his homosexuality. And then he said that he wanted to get into acting, but he couldn't. And if you do, let's say you do a Broadway show or something like that, you do the show, and once it's done, and you're out of work. So he wanted to create a persona for himself. He wanted to create a character and have the character gain weight. And I remember that boy. So his plan was, and he would put content out there that he wanted to do this over a period of time. And when he reaches a certain age, he would stop and lose the weight. He reached nearly 400 pounds. Wow, that's a lot of weight. No matter how tall you are, 400 pounds is a lot of weight. But he said his plan was, and so that's what he did. He started to do a weight loss, I think he said 3 years ago, but he didn't want people to know. And even when he was losing weight on camera, you can't really tell. If someone's 400 pounds and you lose even 50 pounds, you really can't tell. But why I feel a little anger is that his experiment to show weight gain and then lose weight, he could have died in the process, people. He had to use like an air tank thing. I mean, who you hurting, people? Who are you hurting? Yeah, I wrote on his channel. I say, I used to watch your channel, and I'm glad that you're okay now. But you know, you're lucky. You are lucky. I mean, yeah. It was brought out that some actors in Hollywood that they had to gain weight or lose weight for a part. But this is going overboard, people. And this damn Hollyweird, how they pull you in and consume all your thoughts and emotions, and then they walk away with a lot of money. Is it worth it? It's not worth it, people. It's not worth it. People are living these lies because they want people to think certain things. And some of the people paid the cost of their shenanigans. Things will come up to the surface, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yes, I love good food, but come on, people. People are watching. And people might say, oh, well, so-and-so did a video. I want to do the same thing, make people think that I'm out of control and I'm just playing a part. He could have died. He could have died in his experiment. Yeah, he says that by a certain age, he'll drop the weight. Is life a game like this? There are people out there who don't even have food. I don't think it's worth it. I'm saddened, and I feel that, watching this content and seeing how the internet is just getting its social decay, I feel that it's going to reach a peak and then everything is going to collapse. I wanted out of where I used to live because I felt things were collapsing. The behavior of people where I used to live, people in New York City, people were attacking each other. People were blaming people for that particular virus that came out in 2020. People were being beaten up. And it's all about how the media spins something and make you fear. I finally said I had enough. Yeah, they try to steal lavender. My little fur baby, yeah. When they, yeah, the year prior, actually, in 2022, I wanted to leave, but I wasn't financially able to leave. Something came up 6 weeks before I was supposed to leave. But in 2023, things opened up. And I thought, okay, I'm here in New York, And then late summer, they tried to steal Lavender, my little fur baby who recently passed away. Is when that happened, I said, I'm out of here. I wanted out. I wanted out, people. Yeah, I wanted out. I couldn't take it any longer. I couldn't take it. People were acting strange. People from my community were getting strange. And I really felt at the time vulnerable. And I had to get out. Yeah, yeah, 2026 people. Just a lot of different type of content I'm watching, especially the OBEs, out of body uh, experiences, and yeah, it's catching on, and I feel it's catching on for a reason. People are going to be found out. I think, when you're able. What do I mean by that? People are going to be found out. About reality? Reality. We're in this world, right? This physical world. And there's things beyond this world. And I think the occult knows a lot about this other side of reality outside of this physical world. And people are going to be spotted out. And we're in this world thinking that it's real. People are hurting people to get what's called money. They steal, they rob, they commit unaliving to get fakery. Money's not even real, but doesn't it feel real? It feels real. I know what it's like to not have. I know what it's like to be unemployed. I know what it's like to be in a homeless shelter. And people are just doing these things just to obtain what they think is real. And then on the other side, when you go through those out of body experience, the OBEs, you see there's another world, and that this world is not really real. And it's that other world that might have created religion and money. It's the church is always asking for money. And if you don't give money, you're robbing God, right? Right? Right, people? You're robbing God. And it's to entrap you. It's to put you in bondage. It's to make you afraid that if you don't comply, if you don't do that you're not going to go to heaven, or there's punishment. It is something else, people. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the foolery. So this person on YouTube is really growing about he's been interviewed, and his students are being interviewed, and they are revealing what's on the other side. I guess it's wake up time. It's wake up time, people. People here are hiding behind what they're hiding behind. They're doing things, and they don't think people are watching. There's always someone watching. Be careful, people. Be careful. There's always someone watching. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And I guess, some people, they're just so corrupt that they just don't care anymore. And the things that they're willing to do to manipulate, lie, deceive. You can't take it with you, people. You can't take any of it away from you. So that's what I wanted to share. Watching that kind of shook me up a little bit. It's having me think. And I think I was allowed to see the content today. So I was watching a person who was referring to something which led to another video and so on. And it's like, wow, you know, that person might have won in the sense that, oh, yes, they got their way together, but anything could have happened. Anything. It's not worth it, people. For content, stupid. That's all I can say. Yeah, life is about living, and some people like to live on the edge. I don't know. I guess to each his own. But yeah, so today is another day. And I'm going to get ready for, I don't know what. Yeah, I should go get ready. So to get dressed and have my daily walks. So thank you again, people. Thank you again. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful New Year's. And yeah, people, it's not worth it. So take care, enjoy your day, and write your comments below if you've been noticing this. Is it going to be a great reveal happening 2026? I think so. But be safe, okay?